And Haley Wooden, a business in Vancouver, joins us now to go over today's business headlines. Good morning, Haley.
Good morning.
Well, the CEO of Hudson's Bay has abruptly resigned. That doesn't sound good.
No, it's not a move that inspires much confidence. That's true anytime a CEO leaves his or her post abruptly, but it's particularly true in this case. The Bay is in the middle of a strategic review. It's trying to turn around its losses, turn around its sales. It had bigger than expected losses in the second quarter. And like all retailers, trying to stay ahead of the curve when it comes to the disruption facing the retail industry. And now they're having this big change to the company's leadership right ahead of the holiday shopping season too, which is crucial for retailers. That's where a lot of them make most of their money and supports them throughout the year. Now, Gerald Storch, he's been at the company for nearly 3 years. He had experience in retail prior to this. He headed up Toys R Us. Now he's leaving. He'll be at his post until November 1st, at which point he'll be replaced by the Bay's executive chairman, Richard Baker, formerly the CEO of Hudson's Bay. He'll be there on an interim basis as they search for a replacement. But at this point, this is news that really inspires more questions than it does answers. Of course, one of them being who's going to assume the role, the top job at the Bay moving forward at a time where it's very difficult to be in the retail business.
You're kidding. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, StatsCan has new numbers on Canadian trade with its biggest trading partner, and this is very interesting given NAFTA renegotiations, of course.
That's right. If we have a look at wholesale sales data based on dollars year over year, so August 2016 to August 2017, the numbers are actually up by double digits across the board in Canada, up 0.5 percentage point month to month. So some fairly strong data overall and across a number of categories. Leading the way, a lot of sales when it comes to personal and household goods here in Canada, clothing, footwear, textiles, a big mover in that area. Motor vehicles, another issue that has been highly contentious when it comes to NAFTA, seeing some growth year over year. Leading the way, used vehicle parts and accessories over new vehicle parts and accessories. Another issue of importance tied to the U.S. to some extent, but certainly within Canada, has been real estate and housing and building materials, up year over year, down a little bit month to month. So that's one to watch as that category sort of shifts to meet the demands and needs of the hot real estate sector here in Canada. If we look provincially, BC leading the way year over year, ahead of most other provinces. Month to month, it's also doing fairly well. For us here, if we look at the category that's leading sales in BC, it is maybe not so glamorous machinery equipment sales. That's doing quite well, growth of around 7 to 8% year over year.
Interesting timing for these stats. All right, thank you, Haley. If you'd like some more business news, you can head to BIV.com.